Hey everyone, so it seems like new Yoru information was revealed. If you want more Valorant content, be sure to subscribe, as I'm pretty sure this is big news. And if you haven't heard of it already, Valorant usually posts some recent leaks or teases on their Instagram page, and this is exactly what they did this time. So let's play a game. If you answered these quizzes correctly, congrats! Let's begin. The rules are simple. There are 4 possible answers. After some time, it will show you what I picked really fast and what the correct answer is. So this is actually more important info about Yoru we didn't have before. We could speculate where Yoru was from, and while some YouTubers were correct, we didn't really know what was going on. And simply, with such little teasers, Valorant is finally giving us the full story, which is really awesome. So let's start with the first one, the Edo period. The Edo period is actually very important for Yoru and the history. The Edo period ranges from 16th century all the way to the 19th century in the history of Japan, when Japan was under the rule of Tokugawa shogunate and the country's regional 300 daimyo. This was a strong army region which military government was controlling. I don't know if that is completely connected with what Yoru is, but considering he's a soldier, it could be somehow connected. How did Yoru obtain this mask, you think? I'm pretty sure he took it from Icebox. We can also see such a mask on Icebox with the samurai armor, and it could have some Radianite abilities. This is definitely possible. Considering maps like Ascent can go up in sky, could this potentially mean that a Yoru mask could have Radianite abilities? I definitely do think so. And it could be that why Yoru has such powerful abilities with the mask. So this is why Kingdom is chasing him. They basically studied the mask and the samurai, and Yoru, somehow being also researched or angry, decided to take the mask and get some revenge. I think this is definitely a possible theory we're seeing so far, cause Valorant, trust me, they leave us a lot of traces but not a lot of answers, and it's really hard deciphering this stuff. Luckily, they leave us some scraps and beats for us to decipher. Well, now we do know that the mask is from another region and it's not specifically Yoru's, it was actually somehow obtained by him. Either he did something, so here we go. We finally know for such a long time without knowing what this mask actually does. And can you guess it? It can transverse dimensions. No, not really. It can see between dimensions. Always we thought that it can transverse between dimensions. So if you don't know what that means, it basically means he can travel through time, he can do random stuff. But it seems like he can see between those 2 dimensions, and I'm not sure if he can act through them. But it seems like the see between dimensions is specified here, and this is very important. This is, and what I'm thinking of, is how he could have obtained the mask. But then comes the egg or the chicken question, whereas how did he get the mask without the mask ability? Now this is pretty funny, because what I think is somehow he got to Icebox, he obtained the mask, and now he can see through different dimensions. I'm not sure what he can do with this ability because his in-game objectives and his real-life objectives, or lore objectives for that matter, are completely different to what we're seeing, and it just raises more and more questions. What is he actually doing with this mask? Well, to put it very much into perspective, the next one that raises a lot of questions is why does Yoru use this mask and what is it for? In ancient Japanese, it could be potentially that he has to return it to his owner. This could potentially mean that Yoru is traveling through dimensions or just seeing through dimensions to locate the ancient owner of this mask and return it to him. That is one possibility. The other possibility I see simply is that he's finding someone that can break him from his curse. Now this is a very wild theory and I don't have anything to back this up, but it really came on my mind really fast. What if this is Ushi no Toki Mairi? I hope I spelled that correctly, but this is basically an ancient Japanese curse that is put at 1 to 3 AM. It could mean that Yoru is feeling like he's cursed with the mask and has to find and reclaim it to his original owner. There is a lot more I want to talk about Yoru and the mask's curse, so definitely be sure to check that out. Oh, that's real interesting. It arrived during the Edo period, so the curse was simply discovered during the Edo period, and this tells you a lot that Yoru might be cursed with the mask. The curse heavily refers to worshipping the shrine, which is really interesting, and I am definitely excited to research more about this. Now, Yoru originates from Tokyo, and that is in Split, and this is definitely something I want to discuss on later, but I'm pretty sure Yoru was originally born in Tokyo and has a lot more connection to the map Split we are talking to right now. But there is a lot more to discover here, and simply put, I want to make another video on this, so be sure to subscribe if you want more Valorant content and deep research I will partake tomorrow. Subscribe and like the video. Anyway, this is Fatman signing out. Peace guys.